Hi, Assalamualaikum to our lecturer, Madam Hafini binti Harun. Today I and my friend would like to presenting to you about the effect of MCO. But before we start our discussion, let us introduce to you first. My name is Nur Asma Husna binti Mama Iza with a registration number 03DKA19F1045.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Izzati binti Rosli. My matric number 03DKA19F1048 and I'm from DKA4B. So for today, my friend and I will present a topic that we choose, that is the impact of Movement Control Order in Malaysia. Before we go into our topic, first we need to know what is MCO. MCO stands for Movement Control Order. In Malaysia, it refers to MCO, or in other words we say SPKP. But the order was commonly referred to in local. But for international, they say MCO stands as a lockdown or partial lockdown. The MCO implements a series of precautionary measures to curb further outbreak of COVID-19 in the country, including shutting down all government and premises except for those who involved in essential service. Malaysia also banned all foreigners to enter in Malaysia. Therefore, this has caused some impact on society and country. The most impact is on health and to the economy.
The objective of why we choose this topic. First, we want to know that the effect of MCO in Malaysia. As we know, there is very much effect in Malaysia, but in this discussion, we focus on the impact of health and the impact of economy. So the objective of our discussion is to identify the effect of MCO, impact on health and impact on economy.
Effect of MCO on persons. Malaysia has been through a Movement Control Order or MCO since early 2020. When the coronavirus infection case was first detected, nobody expected it to become a pandemic that would affect the whole world. In response to the pandemic COVID-19, it gives an impact on Malaysia. Do we know that our MCO affect many issues? As example, like I said, it impact to our health and economy. So this is impact on health. This is 4 highest cases that has been reported since MCO was implemented in 2020. First is stress, common suicide, abuse, and mental disorder. The graph was showing the percentage of cases that happened in 2020. First is stress, it shows the percentage for stress is 70%. Second is mental health, it shows 80%. Third is common suicide, 45%, and the last one is abuse, 50%. From the graph bar, we can see that mental health is the most happened in 2020. What is mental health? Mental health is related to the depression, anxiety disorder, and so on. What we can say, it happened to the old age. According to the National Health and Morbidity Survey, every 3 in 10 adults aged 16 years and above in Malaysia suffer from mental health issue. Second highest is stress. I think it happened to all the people in Malaysia. Now let's see what the cause occurred to this case. This is pie chart that showing us cause occur or reason why it happened. This pie chart is divided into 5 categories, that is lost job, money, family, and work. From pie chart, the highest is about lost job, second is money and work, and the third is family. Since we living in MCO, many of us has been lost the job. Why this happened? It because most of the employer can't afford to pay the salary to the employee. For work and money, it shows this both in the same percentage. Also, this both is important to our life. During 2020, most of the employee work from home. When work from home, some of them can't focus, can't handle the stress because of too much work that need to settle. As example, students that need to attend online class, too many assignments that need to finish because of due date. At last, they don't understand what they learn. The last 10% is family. Many cases happen because from family. Lately, the case about family abuse their child, parent quarrel. This is the reason why the child having mental disorder at a young age.
Okay, economy. Economy is the state of country or region in terms of the consumption and production of good and service and the supply of money. That is very much impact on economy, but the most issue is losing job, lose source of income, countries economy fallen, and government debts increased. From the graph, the vertical line represent to you a month, and the horizontal represent the percentage of MCO impact. As we can see, the impact on economy boom increased from March to September. In March is we can see the percentage is the lowest one is because it is we are the first month we are going to do MCO, and after a few months we can see the percentage slowly increase until September is the highest one. Okay, as we can see, the pie chart is presented to you. The causes that occur the percentage of impact on the economic system. Okay, refer to the pie chart. The majority percentage is because of the lost source of income with 45%, and then 30% on losing job, and 50% about country economy fallen. The last one, the lowest one is 10% is because of government debts increased. Okay, for the conclusion, in conclusion that we can include in this discussion is our Prime Minister and Health Minister comes out with an idea to do movement control order or MCO for our good. I'm not gonna lie, it has many impact on Malaysia, especially effect on health and affect our economy. However, movement control order is not only has a negative impact but negative effect on us, but it also have a positive effect, such as reducing number of cases COVID-19 and reduce the COVID-19 from spread wide.